Arkansas, River Valley Heating and Air, Miller Roofing, My First State Bank, River Valley Tractor, Old South Restaurant, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, Centennial Bank, Feldner's Athletes Corner, Ashley Heating and Air, A Better Way Realty, by Fleet Tire Point S, Rockline, Alathus Realty, Mr. Brake and Lube, Off-Road Tire, by Box Drop, Phil Wright Autoplex, Strikers, West Frazier, Amcor, and by Arkansas Carports.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. We are live and just about underway here at Baswell Field on the beautiful of historic Arkansas Tech University here in the heart of Russellville, Arkansas. Today is Bash at the Ballpark, and if you weren't able to make it out for some good food and good times with the whole family, we are here to bring you radio and live stream coverage thanks to KARV Carve. Today, we are in Game 2 of our 3-game series between your Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys and the Ouachita Baptist University Tigers of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. First pitch is being thrown out by two young Wonder Boy fans, future Wonder Boy baseball players. Let's take a moment now and get the lineups for the two teams facing off in GAC conference play. First, the OBU Tigers. OBU is 18-12 so far this season, 12-7 in the GAC, moving to 12-7 after last night's loss against the Wonder Boys, 3-1. The Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys are 17-11 on the season and 10-9 in the GAC. The last night, Arkansas Tech pulled off a 3-1 victory, a late inning victory, pulling ahead after a 1-1 tie. Deep in the 7th inning of that game. OBU is coached by Luke Howard in his 4th season, and the Wonder Boys skipper is Dave Dawson, who has really built up the franchise here with the Wonder Boys. So the starting lineup for OBU, number 8, leading off, playing center field, Talon Heine. In the 2-hole, the third baseman, number 6, G. Allen. In the 3-hole, the designated hitter, Wyatt Core. And the cleanup spot, the first baseman, Jackson Cheney. And number 7, batting in the 5-hole, the shortstop, Judd Arrington. In the 6-hole, the second baseman, Dustin Bermudez. In the 7-hole, the catcher, the man behind the dish, number 22, Cade Burris. In right field, number 5, Pierce Mitchum. And in left, in the 9-hole, number 23, Noah Bachman. And for the Wonder Boys, leading off and playing center field, the dangerous Sam Stevenson. In the 2-hole, number 2, shortstop, Trace Maddox. Out in right field, and in the 3-hole, number 10, Yadier Medina. In the cleanup spot, the powerful bat of the DH, number 20, Evan Halfley. In the 5-hole, the first baseman, the man who homered in last night's ball game, Shelby Quiggins. And at second, Camden Bennett, number 6. At third base, the powerful arm of Ty Van Meter. Behind the dish is Carter Tessing. And the powerful bat out in left field of Sawyer Duddleston. On the bumps for the two clubs here today, Cameron Marchand. For the OBU Tigers, the lefty, the junior, throwing a .494 on the season. He is 3-0 on the season. In 9 appearances and 31 innings pitched, he has struck out 28 and allowed for a .308 batting average against other teams. And on the mound for Arkansas Tech, the commanding Will Horton, the sophomore lefty, throwing a rather high ERA at 7.92. He's 1-4. In 8 appearances this season and 30 innings pitched, he has struck out 36 and allowed for a .301 batting average. So a pitching matchup for sure today. Yesterday in the ball game, Cooper Timmons throwing 8 complete innings and taking the loss. Patrick Minor throwing a great complete game, throwing full 9 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 earned run, striking out 10, facing 30 batters, giving up an ERA of 2.97. A pretty solid turnout here for the festivities today at the ballpark. Almost a full house back here in the stands, and a couple fans out in the catching some sun out in the outfield bleachers. Currently, the Arkansas Tech defensive starters are taking the field. A fantastic ball game by each club yesterday. Shelby Quiggins hitting a long fly ball that gave the Wonder Boys the lead early on. First pitch set for 1 p.m. here today. A pretty warm Saturday afternoon. Winds blowing across the diamond from third base over to first. A 63-degree Saturday afternoon. Going to be getting up in the 70s before it's all said and done. And here comes Will Horton, the big left-hander. And while the national anthem is played and Horton gets ready, we're going to send you to a little bit of a commercial break before we get started. So this is Austin Stokes bringing you Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. And with the pregame festivities subsiding and Horton taking his warm-up pitches, we are just about ready to go here for Game 2 of the series. More fans turning in minute by minute. The stadium filling up rather quickly as we are moving into the overflow seating. Cameron Marchand on the mound, throwing a .494 on the season. Marchand from McKinney, Texas, going to Prosper High School, and before his time at OBU, going to NOC Enid University. And it looks like our infielders are getting set for the game here. Today will be a doubleheader after the conclusion and a short break. After this game ends, we will start up game number 3 of this 3-game series. And here comes the center fielder, Talon Haney, to begin matters here in inning number 1. Haney stepping into the box. Horton looking in to get his sign. Here's the first pitch of the day. And the first pitch fouled off. First pitch at 1 o'clock even. Horton coming set. Haney stepping into the box. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 offering. Swung on and hit foul. Back into the carnival festivities. 0-2 the count. Haney stepping back into the box. Here's the deal from Horton. That pitch outside, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Haney starting off behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Horton set. He turns, kicks, deals. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, but a drop third strike. The runner will head to first, and he will be there in time. So while there was a strikeout, he will reach first. There is 1 runner on. G. Allen, the third baseman, now standing in. G. Allen going 0 for 4 yesterday, struck out twice. Stepping in from the left side of the dish. The switch hitter. Here's the pitch. The 0-0 well inside, ball 1. So Haney on first, held on by Quiggins. Horton looks in. He comes set. Takes a look at the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a beautiful slider, moving the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Horton comes set. Takes a look at his runner. Here's the 1-1. A pickoff over to first, not in time. That runner will remain at first. Van Meter playing a bit more in over at third, expecting the chopper ground ball. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, but fouled. That will move the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. No one out here in the first and 1 runner on. Allen stepping back in. Another pickoff move, not in time. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and a chopper foul down the first base line for Quiggins. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen back into the box. Horton finds his pitch, comes set, the 1-2 on its way. That ball will not find the zone for ball 2. Things all even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no one out and 1 on. Horton set. Here's the 2-2, another pickoff. Making sure that runner is kept at bay. Horton's way of saying, hey, I know you're over there. Horton comes set. Here's the 2-2. The throw to the plate for a strikeout. A strikeout looking on a beautiful breaking ball to G. Allen. And with that being said, up next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Core. Core going 1 for 4 in yesterday's competition. Core from Fayetteville, Arkansas. The freshman outfielder. First pitch he sees outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, 1 aboard. Core back into the box. Horton comes set. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a foul ball over near the bouncy castle and inflatables. One and one the count, 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch. A low, ball 2. Which one? Number 3. It was on the big one. 2 and 1 the count, 1 out, 1 on. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out the count. Here's the 2-2. That ball will not find the zone as the count is loaded up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away so far in the inning with 1 runner over on first. Horton comes set. The 3-2 pitch, runner goes, swung on and missed for strike 3, but the runner will move up to second. Horton with technically 3 strikeouts on the morning, 2 outs and a runner back on second base. Jackson Cheney, the first baseman, standing in the cleanup spot. Here's the 0-0 offering. Just outside of the zone, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Horton comes set. He'll pick off, but won't throw it over. Count remains 1 ball, no strikes. Cheney back into the box. Horton looks in. Cheney 0 for 4 last night. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Most of the OBU lineup kept at bay by a great performance from Patrick Miner, only allowing for 3 hits in the game. One earned run in last night's ball game. The 2-0. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Horton looks in to get a sign. Runner taking his lead off a second. Pitch. That ball not finding the zone either, so runners aboard now, first and second with 2 outs in the inning. As that will bring up the shortstop, Judd Arrington. Arrington taking a step out of the box. Judd Arrington 1 for 3 last night. He came around to score. Was the sole run for the Tigers last night. First pitch he sees, strike one called on a beautiful glove side breaking ball, breaking inside on the hitter. That's where Horton can become so dangerous, is the last minute break. Definitely controlling the spin of the ball out of his hands. Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and 2 aboard in the top of inning number 1. Heine gets his lead off of first, so off of second, and Cheney takes his lead off of first base. Infield at normal depth, outfield is as well. Horton finds his pitch, comes set. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count moving to 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 away in the inning. Horton set. 1-2 the count, the pitch. Swung on and hit into the left center gap. That ball is down at the wall. 1 run around to score. They're going to send the runner from first. The throw to the plate, not in time. So both Heine and Cheney coming around to score, as Judd Arrington is aboard with a base clearing double.
Second baseman number 2, Dustin Bermudez.
Ouachita taking an early lead over the Wonder Boys, 2-0, as that will bring up the second baseman, Dustin Bermudez. Bermudez 0 for 2 last night, was walked once, hitting .294 on the season now. The pitch. First pitch he sees taken, another glove side breaking ball for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 on. The pitch. Second pitch he sees taken for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The middle part of this Tigers lineup finding their groove here with 2 outs in the inning. The 0-2, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The breeze subsiding just a little here at Baswell Field. Horton set. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit right over to Van Meter, who will bring it in without a problem, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs are brought in, and 1 recorded hit for the Tigers. That will conclude matters here in the top of inning number 1. This is Arkansas Tech Baseball on KARV Carve. Cameron Marchand taking the bump for the Tigers. The lefty, 4.94 on the season. Hasn't had a loss on his record in his 3 games thrown, 9 appearances. So he is undefeated on the season. Sam Stevenson, Trace Maddox, and Yadier Medina will be due up to start things off for the Wonder Boys in their half of inning number 1. Marchand being given the word by the umpire. And what looks to be just about a packed house for game number 2 of today's series. A beautiful Saturday afternoon for baseball. Temperature's going to be in the low 70s with a cool breeze blowing in. And the final warm-up pitch is thrown. So in steps Sam Stevenson, the center fielder. Stevenson batting .414 on the season. Impressive numbers for the freshman outfielder. 24 hits in 58 at-bats, 1 homer, 6 RBIs, and even .500 slugging percentage. Marchand readies. He kicks, deals. The first pitch of the evening for Sam Stevenson taken for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, no one out. The 1-0. That pitch will find the zone for strike 1, an even count once more. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one the count. Here it is. A swung on and hit into left field. That'll be down. Stevenson around first, heading for second. The throw in will not be in time, so Stevenson is aboard with a leadoff double.
Shortstop, number 2, Trace Maddox.
And that will bring up Trace Maddox. Maddox batting .311 on the season for the Wonder Boys. He went 1 for 4 last night, struck out twice. The 0-0 pitch. Foul tipped. Looked like it may have hit Maddox on his arm there. Not a great feeling for any batter. Marchand ready, looks in to get his sign. Stevenson with a safe lead off a second. Here's the 0-1. That pitch will find the zone, taken by Maddox. No balls, 2 strikes. Maddox back into the box now. Standing in from the left side. Marchand set. Here's the pitch. A high pop-up. But foul. Count will remain 0-2. Maddox back into the box. Marchand looking in to get his sign. Stevenson a safe lead off of second. Infield at normal depth. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and pops straight up for the first baseman. He'll be under it right behind the bag. 1 away. So with 1 away and a runner in scoring position, the right fielder Yadier Medina will stand in now. Medina went 1 for 3 in yesterday's ball game and was pinch ran for by Omar Jackson. The 0-0 pitch to Medina outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Marchand getting his sign. He comes set. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Medina back into the box. The pitch. Swung on. Dropped. And Stevenson will advance to third. A pass ball on the throw from the catcher. Stevenson will go home. And he will reach safely. So a run is in to score now. Stevenson stealing third. The throw from the catcher wild. And Stevenson will advance home. So with a run across to score, Medina the count 0-0. Still 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Medina. The 1-2 pitch. High, ball 2. Two the count. Marchand set. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, loading the count. 3-2, 1 away. The 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4, so a runner on. That will bring up the bat of Evan Halfley. Halfley batting .337 on the season, 35 hits, 104 at-bats, 3 home runs, 23 RBIs. Halfley 2 for 4 last night. Check on the runner at first. Here it is, the 0-0 outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Medina gets his lead off first. Marchand looks at him. The 1-0 pitch. A blooper out into deep right field. Off the wall, Halfley will advance around. So Halfley at first. Medina will move up to second now. And that will bring up the bat of Shelby Quiggins. But before that, time called by Coach Howard, having a word with his pitcher. Coach Howard heading back to the dugout, leaving his arm out there. Doesn't look like any action in either bullpen so far.
play for Arkansas Tech, first baseman. Number
Shelby
24,
Quiggins due up. He had a long home run in the second inning of last night's ball game. Marshawn set. The 0-0 pitch well inside. Looked like it might have grazed him a little bit, but the umpire not seeing it. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away, 2 on. Here's the 1-0. A ground ball down the first base line. It'll be past the diving glove of the first baseman. Medina will be around to score. Halfley going to be held at third. So Quiggins is aboard with a double. That will even the score now, 2-2, as Medina is driven around to home.
second baseman, number 6, Camden Bennett.
That will bring up Camden Bennett, the second baseman now. Runners on second and third, 1 out in the inning. The game tied at 2. Marshawn set. Here's the 0-0. A ground ball hit to the second baseman. The second baseman up with it. He won't make the throw over, so Halfley will be driven into score as Camden Bennett is aboard with the single. Ty Van Meter, the third baseman, due up now.
Third baseman, number 22, Ty Van Meter.
Runners on the corners, first and third. Quiggins on third. Bennett over on second. Van Meter into the box. Marshawn set. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. 1 away, runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. Runner goes to second. And there won't be a throw down. So Bennett has now stolen second. 2 runners in scoring position for Van Meter with still only 1 out. The third baseman playing up, maybe getting ready for the bunt. Here's the 2-0. That pitch will find the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-1 the count. Marshawn comes set, finds his pitch. Here's the 2-1 offering. That pitch will find the zone as well, so the count all even now, 2-2 for Ty Van Meter. Here's the 2-2. That pitch just outside the zone. Now a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Marshawn set. The 3-2 swung on and hit straight up, foul. The catcher will come back to the wall, but that'll be on top of the bleachers, so count remains 3-2. Still only 1 out. Fan meter ready, Marshawn set. Here's the full count offering. Swung on and hit into straightaway center field. The center fielder under it, he'll get there. Quiggins will not tag up from third. So a fly out to center field will be the second out of the inning. And with that, the 8-hole hitter Carter Tessing due up now.
Catcher, number 14, Carter Tessing.
Tessing was 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Batting .275 on the season, the senior catcher. Here's the 0-0. Swung on and hit into right field, but foul. Count moves 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball will break into the zone, moving the count 0-2. So Tessing behind early, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and hit right back to the pitcher. Marshawn going to run it over to first, and that will retire the side. So 4 hits, driving in 3 runs for the Wonder Boys, almost batting around. When we come back to the bottom of inning number 2, the 9-hole hitter will be due up. We move now to the top of inning number 2, and it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 for the Tigers. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. We are ready to go in the top of inning number 2 as Cade Burris will be due up. Burris was the leadoff hitter for the Tigers in last night's ball game. He went 0 for 4. Was struck out all 4 times, the sombrero trick. First pitch he sees will find the zone, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Horton. Swung on for strike 2. Horton having great luck missing bats today with the breaking ball, but able to rear back on the fastball when he needs to. That pitch swung on and hit into right field, but foul. And Medina taking a tough collision with the wall. A great hustle out there by Medina.
Third base home dugout. Again, all foul balls. Please return to the third base home dugout. Thank you.
And fans still pouring in. Cade Burris back into the box. Horton ready, the 0-2. High and inside, ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Horton ready, the 1-2. He turns, kicks, deals. That pitch will find the zone for strike 3. Burris retired looking. That will bring up the right fielder, Pierce Mitchum. Mitchum was left out of last night's lineup. Mitchum playing right field today. The senior with a low batting average of .083, 2 hits in 24 at-bats, both hits RBIs. A .125 slugging percentage. The pitch is going to be fouled. No balls, 1 strike. So the pitcher getting a new ball, the home plate being cleaned off. .01 the count, 1 out, no one aboard. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit foul back towards the parking lot. Count moves 0-2. One away in inning number 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit into left center. Stevenson is there to have it. So 2 away after the fly out.
Second baseman, number 23, Noah Bachman.
That'll bring up the left fielder, number 23, Noah Bachman. Bachman, a junior, batting .292 on the season, 14 hits and 48 at-bats, 1 homer, 14 RBIs. The pitch swung on and missed, bouncing out of the catcher's mitt to the backstop. 0-1 the count. 2 away so far. No runners aboard for the Tigers. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Bachman behind in the count very early. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Bachman back into the box. Stepping in from the right side. Horton finds the pitch he likes, the 0-2. Taken just a tad pair outside. Moving the count to 1-2. Horton finds his pitch. Here it is. That's a fly ball into right center, and it's down, so Bachman is aboard with a single. Fielded by Medina, thrown in to Maddox covering second.
Center fielder, number 8.
That will roll over the lineup as Talon Heine is due up now. He reached on a dropped third strike and came around to score in inning number 1. Bachman at first, held on by Quiggins. Horton will step off and try again. Heine back into the box. Horton takes a look at his runner. He'll pick off. Bachman back well in time. A pickoff move from a left-hander is very dangerous on any base. The dugout keeping a close eye on Horton. And the 0-0 pitch is popped up into foul territory. And that was Camden Bennett making the long run into foul territory to bring in out number 3, and that will retire the side. We are through 1.5, and the score remains 3-2. Tech in the lead. This is Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy Baseball. Lawson down the third base line. He'll inherit a 2-out situation with 1 runner aboard. Here's the 0-0. That will not find the zone, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 and a pickoff over to first. Will not get him in time. Count remains 1-0. Medina batting .393 on the season, second highest batting average. 35 for 89. Another pickoff over to first. He is second on the team in RBIs, 20 RBIs, 3 home runs. An astounding 9 doubles on the season. The next pitch he sees, it will be find the zone. 1-1 the count now. 2 outs. Maddox over on first, being held on by Cheney. Marchand set. Here's the 1-1. Yet another pickoff. This one dropped by the first baseman. So Maddox will head for second. So now a runner in scoring position for the Wonder Boys. Medina hoping to make solid contact and bring him around. One and one the count, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch swung on and hit deep down the first base line, but foul over onto the sidewalk. Medina ready, Marchand ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That will retire the side. So 1 hit by Trace Maddox and 2 strikeouts. And we now are through 2 complete innings, and the score remains 3-2 Wonder Boys. This is Arkansas Tech Baseball on KARV. leading off in this half inning for the Tigers is the two-hole hitter, number 6, G. Allen, the third baseman. First pitch he sees, taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 offering. Swung on and hit into left center field. That'll bounce off the wall. Stevenson will pick it up. Allen will coast into second for a stand-up leadoff double. That will bring up Wyatt Core, the designated hitter. Core retired on strikes in his last at-bat. Core stands in. Horton finds a sign, comes set. The 0-0. A looping breaking ball out of the zone. Ball 1. Core back into the box. Horton ready, the 1-0. Swung on and hit foul down the third base line. One and one the count, no outs, one runner aboard. The pitch. A hard hit ground ball to Maddox. He'll throw it over to third. They will tag him for out number 1. So Core reaching via the fielder's choice as G. Allen was thrown out by Trace Maddox. There is one away now.
First baseman, number 25, Jackson Cheney.
Jackson Cheney due up. He reached on a walk and was driven around to score in his last at-bat in inning number 1. Horton set, stares that runner down, held on by Quiggins. The pitch swung on for strike number 1. Oh and 1 the count, one away, one runner aboard. Here it is. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Horton avoiding throwing inside, utilizing the outside part of the zone that a lot of hitters will have a tough time extending their hands to get out there. The 0-2. That pitch taken, ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch, a ground ball into the outfield, past the gloves of Van Meter and Maddox. So Cheney is aboard with a single. That will move Core up to second. That will bring up the shortstop, Judd Arrington. Correction, it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter in the form of Isaac Nowell. He'll be brought into this one. The first pitch Nowell sees is a strike taken, 0-1. 0-1 the count, 1 away, 2 on. Here's the pitch, a pickoff move. Now playing left in last night's ball game, 0 for 3, was struck out once by Patrick Miner. Horton looking for his pitch. Nowell will call time. That pitch will be taken. Wild for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. An even count, 1-1 with 1 away. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit into right field. Medina under it. The runner will be tagging up from second. The throw over not in time. Medina showing off the great arm from right. As Nowell is retired after the sac fly. 2 away now as the second baseman Dustin Bermudez comes in. He lined out to third to end the first inning for the Tigers. So runners on the corners now with 2 away as Bermudez stands in. The pitch. Taken, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 2 away. Runners on the corners. Horton set. A pickoff over to first. Cheney back in time. Being held on tight over there by Quiggins. One and 0 the count. Runners take their lead. The pitch. Swung on and a chopper over to third base. Van Meter, the throw over to Quiggins in time, and the side is retired. We're through 2.5 innings of play. The score remains Arkansas Tech 3, Ouachita Baptist 2. This is Austin Stokes bringing Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy baseball on KARV Carve. We rejoin you in the bottom of inning number 3. Tech still leads 3-2 in a tightly contested offensive matchup. Marchand still on the bump. Due up to start things off is Evan Halfley. Halfley hit a single and came around to score in his last at-bat. Halfley back in the 4-hole today. Marshawn ready. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Taken for a ball, 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Taken for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 offering from Marshawn. That pitch taken as well. The count moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ground ball hit to the first baseman. The first baseman having trouble getting it. So he will advance to first on the single.
First baseman, number 24, Shelby Quiggins.
That will bring up the bat of Shelby Quiggins. Quiggins hit a double in his last trip to the plate. Hoping to go 2 for 2. Here's the pitch. A fly ball into right field. Mitchum under it. He'll bring it in. And that's out number 1.
Second baseman, number 6, Bennett.
Camden Bennett stepping in. First pitch he sees taken, strike 1. Oh, 1 the count, 1 away, 1 runner aboard. Second pitch he sees taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marshawn set, the pitch. Swung on and hit into left field. That's down, so Halfley will move up to second as Camden Bennett will move to first.
Third baseman, number 22,
Ty Van Meter due up. He flew out to straightaway center field in his last trip to the plate. The 0-0. Low and inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit to short. He'll toss it over to second for 1. The throw over to first, not in time. Coach Howard for the Tigers is unhappy about that call. He's going to step out to have a word with him. And Coach Howard not happy at all with the call, giving the umpire a piece of his mind.
Just know I have a whole bag of
So after the short conversation, that will bring up Carter Tessing.
catcher number 14, Carter Tessing.
Runners at the corners with 2 away after Camden Bennett was tossed out at second. The pitch outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away, 2 runners on. The 1-0 pitch. Taken outside, ball 2 in the same location. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. That pitch taken for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away. That pitch swung on and fouled. That will even the count now, 2-2. That pitch swung on and hit over to third. Third baseman up with it. The throw over to Cheney is in time. Allen with a great defensive performance so far. That will retire the side. The score remains Arkansas Tech 3, OBU 2. This is Arkansas Tech baseball on KARV Carve. We are ready to go here in the bottom of inning number 4. Sorry, top of inning number 4. First pitch taken. Cade Burris is down 1-0. Second pitch he sees, fouled off. That will leave. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Taken for strike 2. That moves the count now, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch swung on, but foul. Count remains 2-2. That pitch taken. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the full count pitch from Horton. Swung on and missed. There is 1 away in inning number 4.
Right fielder number 5, Pierce Mitchell.
Pierce Mitchum due up now. He flew out to center field in his last at-bat back in inning number 2. The 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Here's the 0-0. A hard hit, foul ball. Count moves 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Taken. Count will move to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Horton turns, kicks, deals. Swung on and popped up. Medina under it in right. He'll be there in time. So there are 2 away now. That will bring up the 9-hole hitter, Noah Bachman. The left fielder hit a single in his last trip to the plate. The 0-0 pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. On the count. Here it is. Breaking ball into the zone, strike 2. That pitch swung on and hit into center field. A diving second baseman unable to make the play after trailing way back. So Bachman is aboard with another single. Tessing going to go out and have a word with Horton. We are back to the top of the lineup now. Talon Heine. Here's the 0-0. Throw over to first, not in time. Runner back safe. outfield bleachers in left and right are both full. Fans are gathering for a beautiful Saturday afternoon at the ballpark. That pitch thrown over to first. Count remains 0-0. Horton comes set, takes a look at the runner. Third baseman playing in, another throw over. They'll throw to the plate that time. Heine squaring to bunt, but pulling back. Taken for strike one. Count moves. 1 ball, 1 strike. Horton set. 1-1 to the plate. Taken for strike 2. Count moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Taken low. Ball 2. All even here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with 1 runner on. The top of inning number 4. Here's the pitch. That pitch taken, bouncing out of the catcher's glove. That will load the count. 3-2 for Talon Heine. Heine reached on a dropped third strike and then was struck out for an out in his last appearance. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Time called by the batter, disrupting the rhythm of Horton. The 3-2, runner goes. That ball hit foul. Pitch, runner goes again. Ground ball hit through the infield. So Bachman will be on second and Heine aboard with a single. That will bring up the third baseman, the 2-hole hitter, G. Allen. Time is called, and here comes Coach Dawson to have a word with that arm. Allen is 1 for 2 on the day, was struck out looking in the first inning and hit a double back in inning number 3. So after a short mound visit, G. Allen will step into the box from the left side. The pitch. Taken, strike one. 0-1 the count, 2 away. Here's the 0-1. Way inside, brushing Allen off the plate. That will move the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away with 2 on in a 1-run ball game. Horton trying to work himself out of this jam. That pitch swung on and popped straight up. Bennett under it. He will make the catch, and the side is retired. The 2-out threat will not come to pass, as there were 2 runners left on and no runs driven across in this half inning. We head now to the bottom of inning number 4, where it is the 8, 9, and 1 due up. This is Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. We are ready to go in the bottom of inning number 4. Set to start things off, the 9-hole hitter, Sawyer Duddleston. The left fielder flew out to left field in his last time at the dish. That ball hit into deep left field. It'll bounce onto the wall. Duddleston is aboard with a double. Couple feet higher. That ball would have been a home run, but bounced off the Frank Griffin oil sign. And we are back to the top of the lineup. Sam Stevenson due up now. Marchand gonna step off and make sure that Duddleston knows. Here's the pitch. That'll be a bunt laid down by Stevenson. The throw over to first. In time. A close call. And after the sacrifice bunt, moving Duddleston up to third, Trace Maddox is due up now. He flew out and hit a single. 0-0. Swung on and hit into center field. Duddleston looks like he's going to tag. Duddleston goes for home. The throw into the plate. Duddleston in standing up, so a run will cross. Maddox is retired on the sac fly. That'll bring up Yadi Medina. He has walked and struck out today.
Right fielder number 10, Yadi Medina.
Here's the 0-0 to Medina. Taken low, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That'll be taken for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, no one aboard. Tech has extended their lead to 2 runs now. The 1-1 pitch swung on, hit deep into left center field. Back at the wall is the center fielder, and he'll bring it in. A near home run for Medina, as that will retire the side. 1 run driven across to score. Tech moves up 8 hits and 4 runs driven in the game. OBU trails by 2 as we move into inning number 5. This is Austin Stokes bringing Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy baseball on KARV Carve.
For East Main, Russellville.
We are back in inning number 5. The first pitch to Wyatt Core, taken ball 1. Here's the pitch. The 1-0 swung on and missed, strike 1. One and one the count. That pitch outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss that will move the count to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a hard hit foul ball down the line, evening the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no out, no one on. The 2-2 pitch. A fly ball into shallow right field. Medina under it. He'll have it. There is 1 away.
First baseman, number 25, Jackson Cheney.
Jackson Cheney due up now for the Tigers. He has walked, come around to score, and reached on a single. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch he sees, taken, strike 1. That pitch swung on and missed. The count 0-2. The count 0-2. Here it is. That pitch taken, strike 3. There are 2 retired. A well-located pitch. 2 away now.
Number 17, Isaac Nowell.
Isaac Nowell due up. He was a sac fly in his first appearance back in inning number 3 after being brought in as a pinch hitter. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Horton locating the zone well today, utilizing every quadrant of the zone with his breaking ball and using the fastball outside to make hitters extend and miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Taken low, ball 1. The 1-1. Swung on and hit hard into center field. That's down. So Nowell is aboard. There's a runner on with 2 outs. That will bring up Dustin Bermudez. He lined out to third and then grounded out to third in his 2 plate appearances today. 0 for 2 on the day. Definitely a threat to pull the ball, as was shown last night as well, hitting to the left side of the field. First pitch he sees, taken, ball 1. 1-0 the count, 2 away. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He'll check his swing, doesn't go all the way around. Count moves to 2-0. That pitch taken low, moving the count. 3 balls, no strikes. That pitch taken for a strike, moving to a hitter's count, 3-1. Time called. Horton set. 3-1 the count. The pitch home. Swung on, hit to third. A diving Van Meter unable to bring this in. Bermudez aboard with a single. Runners on first and second now as Cade Burris will step in. Burris has struck out looking and swinging today in both of his appearances.
Catcher number 22, King Burris.
He was the leadoff hitter for the Tigers last night, going 0 for 4 in that competition. So 2 away, 2 on. The 0-0 pitch. That will find the zone, a beautiful fastball. No balls, 1 strike. Horton comes set. The 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing down the first base line. That will move the count 0-2. Burris into the box. Horton looking in, finds his sign. Here's the 0-2. That pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, and 2 on. Horton set, the 1-2. Swung on and hit foul back into the parking lot. Count remains 1-2. Runners going. The throw will not be made. The pitch a ball, so count evens up 2-2 as there are now 2 runners in scoring position after the double steal. Horton trying to get out of the 2-out threat. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit foul yet again over onto the sidewalk. Count remains 2-2. Horton ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A check swing, didn't go around. Ball in the dirt. Count moves 3-2. Burris working himself into a full count situation. Burris hitting .261 on the season. He has 29 hits and 111 at-bats, 3 home runs and 21 RBIs, a .405 slugging percentage. That ball outside, ball 4. So there are ducks on the pond as Pierce Mitchum will step in.
Number 5, Pierce Mitchell.
The right fielder has flown out to center and to right field. Some action going in the Arkansas Tech bullpen. Looks like a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch he sees taken, strike 1. The third baseman playing in towards the grass, expecting the bunt. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit into straightaway center field. Center fielder under it, and it's brought in. That will retire the side, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 5, the score is still Arkansas Tech 4 and Ouachita Baptist University 2. This is Arkansas Tech baseball on KARV Carve.
Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Partners Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during the special savings event are final.
We are just about ready to go here in the bottom half of inning number 5. Due up for the Wonder Boys, the 5, 6, and 7, Halfley, Quiggins, and Bennett. Due up first, Evan Halfley. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Came around to score in the first inning of play. Here's the 0-0 to Halfley. Swung on and hit into straightaway right center. That ball is off the Raymond James sign on the wall, so Halfley is aboard with a powerful double. A ball that had one more foot in order to be a round tripper. So Halfley aboard with a double, which brings up Shelby Quiggins. Quiggins has hit a double and flown out to center in today's game. Quiggins showing great power in this series so far. Successful last night and looking to be a valued part of the lineup here today as well. The pitch. That'll hit him in the leg. So runners on first and second now. That will bring up Camden Bennett. Bennett has hit 2 singles today and stolen a base. 2 aboard here. A pickoff move to second. Halfley back well in time, but diving to get there. Here's the 0-0. And a wild pitch, so the runners will move up. Garrett Hermes was brought in between innings to take control of the mound for the Tigers. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit into right field. Mitchum under it. But the run will score. Hafley will come around from second, and Quiggins will make the trip from first around to third. So a sac fly for Camden Bennett, which will drive in a run.
Third baseman, number 22, Ty Van Meter.
Ty Van Meter due up now. He flew out and reached on a fielder's choice in his last at-bat. 0 for 2 so far today. Here's the pitch. Taken, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away, and a runner on third. Van Meter ahead now. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch is hit well foul. Count moves to 2-1. The pitch. Swung on and hit foul again. The infield playing in the grass. Preparing to cover for the sacrifice bunt. Hermes looks in. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. There are 2 away now. That'll bring up the catcher, Carter Tessing.
Catcher, number 14, Carter Tessing.
Tessing has grounded out to the pitcher and struck out swinging in his 2 at-bats so far this afternoon. The first pitch. Swung on and hit on the ground to second base. The second baseman will toss it over to first. That will retire the side, but the damage was done as Tech now leads 5-2. We are through 5 innings. This is Arkansas Tech Baseball on KARV Carve. And we are just about ready to go in the top of inning number 6. Arkansas Tech leading 5-2. Due up For the Tigers, number Noah Bachman, the left fielder. Here's the 0-0. Swung on and hit straight up into foul territory. Shelby Quiggins under it, blocking the sun. He'll be there for the first out of the inning. So with the 9-hole retired, we are back to the top of the order, which will bring up the center fielder, Talon Heine. Heine is 1 for 3 so far today. He has reached on a drop third strike, which he came around to score on. He struck out and hit a single. First pitch he sees, taken, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit foul. That will move the count. 0-2. That pitch popped up to center field. Stevenson under it. He'll be there. That will move the count, or that will move the outs to 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 6, G. Allen.
G. Allen due up. He has struck out swinging, hit a double, and flown out to second base. First pitch he sees, taken, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That pitch hit back over the bleachers. Foul, moving the count 1-1. That pitch flown up into right field. Stevenson there once more, and the side is retired. There was no one left on base and no hits in the inning. We head now into the bottom of inning number 6. This is Arkansas Tech Baseball on Carve KARV.
The Valley's News Authority, KARV, Russellville.
We are ready to go here in the bottom of inning number 6. Sawyer Duddleston, the 9-hole, due up. First pitch he sees, taken, strike 1. Second pitch swung on and popped up into shallow right. First, second, and right field crashing to it. It drops, so Duddleston is aboard to second now. A wild throw getting the ball back into the second baseman. So Duddleston aboard after the error. That will bring up the leadoff hitter, Sam Stevenson. And a pickoff move. Back to second. Looks like that might have caught a little bit of Duddleston there. Nothing the count. Here's the pitch to Stevenson. He'll drop to bunt. It'll head back foul. 0-1 the count. The pitch. He'll drop to bunt again. Down the third base line. A perfect bunt. He'll be there, so runners on the corners after the bunt single. Stevenson is dangerous no matter the situation. He can hit the ball and he can run. So Stevenson aboard with a bunt single. That will bring up Trace Maddox. Maddox is 1 for 3. He's flown out, singled, and hit a sacrifice RBI. Hermes still in the game. Here's the pitch. Another bunt down the line. The throw over to first will be just in time. So, but the runner will move up to second. So there are runners on second and third in scoring position now. That will bring up the 3-hole Yadi Medina. Medina 0 for 3 with a walk. He came around to score on that. A strikeout and a fly out. Here's the 0-0. Swung on and a ground ball to third. He'll throw it home. And he'll get him in time. So Medina will reach on a fielder's choice. Two outs. Evan Halfley due up. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. A double that was almost a home run back in inning number 5. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a grounder to short. He'll toss it over to second, where the play will be made, and the side is retired. So we are through 6 innings full. Score remains Tech 5, OBU 2. This is Arkansas Tech Baseball on KARV Carve. We are ready to go in the top of inning number 7. Wyatt Core, the designated hitter, is ready to lead things off. Here's the pitch. 0-0 pitch outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Core steps back in. Horton still on the mound. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. A high pop-up. The shortstop under it. But it is Sam Stevenson who will make the play. 1 away.
First baseman, number 25, Jackson Cheney.
Jackson Cheney due up now. The 0-0 pitch taken, ball 1. One and 0 the count to Cheney. Cheney is 1 for 3. That pitch taken for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, no one on for the Tigers. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A hard hit foul ball down the third base line. One and 2 the count. 1 away, no one on base. The pitch from Horton. A swing and a foul ball back behind the stands. Count remains 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. A long fly ball, but foul down the first base line. Count remains 1 and 2. The pitch. Swung on, but hit foul, bouncing it off the home plate. Count remains 0 and 2. 1 and 2, sorry. 1 away here in inning number 7. Swung on and a fly ball to center field. Stevenson under it. Stevenson has recorded both outs so far this inning. That will bring up Isaac Nowell. The 0-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1. That pitch hit down the line, but foul. Count moves 0 and 2. That pitch well inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch fouled as well. Count remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch fouled back as well. Two outs, no one on, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 offering. High, ball 2. Here's the pitch. A ground ball to shortstop. Maddox up with it. The throw over in time, and the side is retired.
For Ouachita on the top of the 7th, they scored no runs and no hits. There were no errors, no runners.
Horton has now thrown 7 complete innings. 6 strikeouts and 8 hits. That will bring it in to the top of the 7th. Arkansas Tech leads 5-2. This is Arkansas Tech baseball on KARV Car.
By 1415 East Main Street. When you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on, Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Quiggins due up to start things off in the home half of the 7th. Quiggins reached on a hit by pitch in his last appearance. That pitch taken as well. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch taken as well. Count now moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. There is 1 away. That'll bring up Camden Bennett. Camden Bennett 2 for 3. 2 singles and a sack. The 0-0 on its way. That pitch taken, ball 1. A foul ball, moving the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Correction, the count is 2-1 with 1 away and no one on. That pitch fouled back into the backstop. Count moves 2-2. The 2-2. That pitch high, loading the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch hit into center field. It's down. So Bennett is aboard with another single. That's his 3rd of the day. That will bring up Ty Van Meter. Van Meter 0 for 3 so far.
Number 22, Ty Van Meter.
He has flown out, reached on fielder's choice, and struck out, hoping to alter his luck here with a runner on. Hermes set. The pitch. First pitch taken, 1-0. One and 0 the count, 1 out, and 1 runner aboard. A throw back over to first. Not in time. Runner goes. A check swing ground ball to first. Likely avoiding the double play there. So Van Meter has grounded out. 3 unassisted. That will bring up Carter Tessing now. With a runner on second, 2 away. The 0-0 pitch popped up behind second base. The shortstop there, colliding with the outfielder to make the catch, and the side is retired. We're through 7 innings now. Score remains ATU 5, OBU 2. This is Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV. And a new arm in for Arkansas Tech. Number 36, Armando Romero, the senior righty, taking his warm-up throws. Romero finishing up his warm-up. Due up for the Tigers will be Dustin Bermudez, Cade Burritt, and Pierce Mitchum. Dustin Bermudez, the leadoff hitter for this inning, as it looks like we're set to go.
Shortstop, number 2, Dustin Bermudez.
He has singled, grounded out, and lined out, so 1 for 3. He steps in, Romero looks in. Horton throwing a great game today, throwing 7 complete innings. A number of strikeouts, giving up 8 hits and 2 earned runs. No errors for Arkansas Tech thus far. First pitch to Bermudez is a ball. That pitch hit into left field over the head of the third baseman, so Bermudez is going to be aboard. The throw into second is in time. He's out, trying for the double. So the base hit won't really matter all that much.
Catcher number 22, Cade Burris.
And that will bring up Cade Burris. Burris 0 for 3 on the day, 2 strikeouts and a walk. First pitch swung on. Oh and 1 the count. Here it is. Swung on. That's strike 2. Here's the pitch. A foul ball on that pitch. Burris steps back in. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. There are 2 away now, and that will bring up Pierce Mitchum, the right fielder.
Right fielder number 5, Pierce Mitchum.
That pitch a called strike 1. That pitch swung on, hit down the line, a diving Ty Van Meter unable to get there. So Mitchum is aboard. That will bring up Noah Bachman with 1 on and 2 outs. Here's the 0-0. He'll square to bunt. He'll get it down the third base line. The pitcher up with it. He'll throw over to first in time, and the side is retired. We are now heading into the bottom of inning number 8. This is Arkansas Tech Baseball on KARV Carve. We are ready to go in the bottom of inning number 8. Sawyer Duddleston set to lead things off here. The Wonder Boys hoping to extend their lead in the late innings of this one. The first pitch on its way. Ground ball to second base. That'll be thrown over. In time, one away. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Sam Stevenson. The pitch. Taken outside, ball 1. Stevenson 2 for 4 on the day. That swung on, hit into center field. Heine under it. It's reined in. 2 away. Trace Maddox due up now. He is 1 for 4 with a single back in inning number 2. That pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. The pitch. Taken for strike 1. Taken for strike 2, so the count now moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch swung on and hit into left field. Bachman under it. He'll have it. That will retire the side. We head into the top of inning number 9, the last chance for the Tigers in this one. Score remains Tech 5, OBU 2. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV. We are ready to go now in what could be the final half inning of play in game 1 of today's doubleheader. Leading off, Talon Heine, as the 1, 2, and 3 are due up here. Heine is 1 for 4 with a single in the 4th inning of play. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. That pitch outside as well, ball 2. Ball 3 misses as well, 3-0. So he is aboard. So 1 on base, as that will bring up G. Allen, who is also 1 for 4. He hit a double in inning number 3. And that'll do it here for Romero. As Dawson having a word on the mound. Looks like a bit of a defensive substitution. And Ty Van Meter will move over to the mound now. So he'll go from third, a couple feet away to the center of the diamond. He will be in charge of collecting the final 3 outs in this one. Van Meter, the sophomore, has been an influential two-way player for the Wonder Boys this year, being used in the closing role, but also the anchor third baseman for the Wonder Boys defense. Now in the game as well, number 4, Omar Jackson, is going to be sent out to play some center, as Sam Stevenson will move up to third base. So G. Allen will be the first man that Van Meter faces. First pitch that G. Allen will see is a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Well inside, ball 1. One and one the count. Pickoff move. Heine back in safe. Van Meter comes set. The delivery. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. 1 runner on. The Wonder Boys needing 3 to end game 1. He comes set. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit to second, but bobbled. Camden Bennett having that one bounce right out of his glove. There's the first error of the day for the Wonder Boys. Time is called by Coach Howard for OBU, having a word with his hitter. No outs, 2 runners aboard.
Number 33, Wyatt Core.
That will bring up Wyatt Cole. Van Meter will step off and try again. The runners take their lead. Heine and Allen. The pitch. Taken, strike 1. Talon Heine on first. On second, sorry. G. Allen over on first. 0-1 the count, no outs, top of the 9th. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. That pitch low, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, no outs, 2 aboard. That pitch low as well. 3-1 now. The count to Wyatt Core. Here's the 3-1. That will find the zone. A full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, no out. Talon Heine on second. G. Allen over on first. The 3-2. A foul ball. Count remains 3-2. Core a full count. Van Meter set. The full count pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. There is 1 away. A double play would end it, but a home run from OBU would tie it up.
First baseman, number 25, Jackson Cheney.
Tessin going out to have a word with Van Meter. 12 hits apiece, 2 errors by Ouachita. Ouachita only getting 2 runs off of those 12 hits. Tech getting 5 runs off of theirs. Nothing the count. Cheney into the box. Here's the pitch. Very inside, brushing Cheney off the plate. 1-0. 1-0 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit into center field. Omar Jackson traveling. He'll have it. There are 2 away now, and the Wonder Boys are 1 out away from a Game 2 victory.
Back in the number 17, Isaac Nowell.
A 0-0 count. 2 runners on, 2 away, top of inning number 9. The final out. Isaac Nowell to the dish. The swing. Ball 1. Isaac Nowell, 1 for 3. Being brought in the second inning. 1-0 the pitch. That pitch not finding the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. That will find the zone. Strike 1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Van Meter set. The 2-1. Swung on. This should do it. Quiggins up with it. The toss to Van Meter, and that's the ball game. Arkansas Tech pulling this one out 5-2. And after a short break, we'll be back for the next game of this one, as Tech will pull away with a 5-2 victory, taking games 1 and 2 of this series. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll be right back here in a little bit with the final game of this weekend series. Go Tech! This is Austin Stokes, the voice of Arkansas Tech baseball on KARV Carve.